This is Hyphen-ated.
I want you all to imagine staying on a bridge. We've all stood on a bridge of some kind, so I want you to imagine
Looking left,
looking right.
and each side calls your name, although it sounds different in each ear.
A whirl of wind passes by your ear, pushing you towards one side and the other, and you find yourself
Stuck in between. Confused, you realize that visiting one side is possible, but the memories from the other tend to be forgotten.
Under each step you take, the bridge creaks underneath your feet, and as you move from one side to the other,
This bridge of opportunity,
connecting two worlds,
two cultures,
two distances, and you can't seem to choose just one.
presenting a dilemma faced every day by a
Hyphenated
Hyphenated American.
I mean, at first glance, we look like we're from a
Different country,
But
but
we're here
speaking to you guys
in English, in America, in Aiken, South Aiken.
Hence the term
Hyphenated Americans.
Growing up as a hyphenated American felt different.
I mean, maybe the first time I felt different was when I explained to my classmates that my family celebrates Christmas 4 months early, and nobody replied with,
Same year. Maybe it was when I learned the term
Hyphenated Americans
was used as a derogatory label during
World
World
War
War
II.
II, with even President Theodore Roosevelt stating that there was
no room left for us. Maybe it's when that one conversation goes,
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
I mean, where are you really from?
I'm from America.
I'm guessing you don't understand me. What are you?
What are you? That's when we realized.
We are different.
Different in a way that when we were younger, it was foreign to see someone who looked like us.
Different in a way that nobody could relate to family experiences with us.
Different in a way that there's a chance that our identity might not be accepted into society.
But why?
Probably because you haven't seen the world from our perspective.
So I tried to encapsulate the world from the perspective of a hyphenated American, and I came across these totally scientific images that compare an American's point of view versus one of a hyphenated American. Are you guys ready? This is what the world looks like to an American.
And this is what the world looks like to a hyphenated American. See the difference? Meet the hyphen.
The hyphen's goal is to unite the two halves together like a bridge.
But sometimes the equilibrium might get disrupted by location or mood.
Let's set an example. The second that we walk into school, the hyphen automatically enters one side of the world, the American side.
In school, the hyphen delves in a mind centered from
United States history
to
English grammar
to
mainstream American culture. The hyphen's goal is to acculturate into American societal norms so that the person, aka us, can fit in. We can function in the world without having any questionable facial expressions look bad,
without having any indifferent ways of being treated, and feel like a member of society.
But if the hyphen stays in the American side for too long, the further assimilated he is from the other half of the world. To maintain equilibrium, the hyphen jumps to the other side right in time as we walk through the front door of our house.
This side differs from person to person, with the common theme of the word in front of the hyphen determining your character.
Enter a mind enveloping
Family, tradition, culture. At home, the hyphen delves into a mind centered from leaving your shoes at the front door to understanding a different language to mainstream hyphenated culture.
But, as per usual, if the hyphen stays in the hyphenated side for too long, the balance becomes offset. So the hyphen keeps going
Back and forth, back and forth. But this wavering feeling causes the hyphen to become super overstimulated and enters
panic mode, also known as an identity crisis.
the hyphen simply doesn't know how to reach stability.
And the human starts shutting down.
When a human is in shutdown mode, it becomes the
Perfect opportunity for the antagonist to come in. Welcome, isolation,
and disconnection, inflicting feelings of estrangement onto their prey, making them feel as if they don't belong. Some ideas they might lodge into someone's brain are,
when you're in America, you seem very Asian.
or,
When you're in Asia, you seem very American.
but the reason why I want to talk about the internal complexities about people like us is because through all the
Hardships, feelings, and mixed personas, there can be moments of
triumph, achievement, and belongingness.
throughout years of always wanting to fit in and not be considered different, I've learned that there are no expectations to be met while living as a hyphenated American. Instead of trying to choose to live in just the American side,
Or just the hyphenated side,
you can embrace both your identities.
through your knowledge, you have the power to accomplish anything. Without the innovative thoughts of a Bangladesh German American and a Taiwanese American, YouTube would not have been created.
Without the help of a Russian American, Google would cease to exist.
Without the school project of a Chinese American, no one would have access to DoorDash. Being a minority, a lot of hyphenated Americans get belittled, but it's time to look at them from a different perspective. To all hyphenated Americans,
Instead of trying to choose to live in just one side of your mind half the time, aim to maintain equilibrium. Let the hyphen combine and to create something even greater. Even that great can range from connecting old and new generations to introducing new foreign foods to friends. Unite the two halves together through family, tradition, and culture, and use it as a motivator to dream. Do not let your label interfere with your goals, and do not hesitate to pave your own path in society. To all Americans without hyphens,
listen, without any judging, scrunching faces, listen. Open your eyes to wider horizons across the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Gain insight about the world around you and use hyphenated Americans as your vessel. They are more than just a small part of our population, more than just a stereotype. They are equally as important as you.
So, to answer your question, what are you?
I'm Jaedyn.
I'm Anrei.
And you?